It might seem like a little bizarre trade. It's probably something you've never really seen before. But, I mean, it's in a little bit of profits right now, and it's kind of a free roll. So what I put on was
wait, go back. Yeah.
yeah, I have quite a bit here. But I'm positive theta. It was basically just, it looks more complicated than it is. It's a double butterfly,
Okay.
2 different strikes that are 5 points wide. So what I mean by that is I'm selling 160 call and put, or I sold the 160 call and put, and I sold the 180 call and put, and then I longed 5 points of protection either way. So basically the risk profile looks like a turtle shell with spikes. So
Yeah.
I call this the Bowser trade. As you can see, I had when I put this on a few days ago, volatility was way the fuck higher. I'm not sure where it was though, but the IV rank was 100, and it was over 100, so it was the highest vol seen the past year on AMD, relative to other events. So yeah, I mean, it was
on after earnings.
I put it on before earnings, and so all of this profit you're seeing on the theoretical profit and loss risk profile is from the contraction in volatility.
Yeah.
But so right now, basically, for the next, and these contracts still have some extrinsic value, because both of these strikes I have long strikes out of the money as well as short strikes out of the money on both sides. So it's kind of like, I don't know how you'd explain it, but basically, I'm controlling 40 days worth of risk on AMD for relatively cheap. I put it on for, I think it was like a whatever 936 minus 10, it's 1,000 minus 936. I think it's like $64, and then plus commissions, like it's a $70 trade. I'm up $20 on it right now, so percentage wise, it's a pretty decent trade so far. But I'm looking for just to hold it for the next, I don't know how long. It's just, I mean, why not? Thetas with relatively low deltas. I also have most of my money in crypto, so as a trade proportional to my account size, this, at least trading options right now, this is a very, very large proportion. I don't have any money in this account, but I also want to fuck around. Maybe I can find out, like, as the days go on, I'm kind of free rolling it a bit, and I'm gonna be profitable quite to a significant degree if near or on expiration. So like next middle of March, AMD is above 175 or below 165, above 155 and below 185. So a lot of ranges where I can be profitable on AMD for a relatively cheap trade. I put it on. I didn't know if it was gonna do anything, but I think if I had checked it that morning, I would have been up more than it said I was up like $100 on my P&L open yesterday, but that was after market closed. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
actually very interesting trade. I haven't seen that before. Maybe I'll check that out. But you said you're big into crypto right now. Are you looking at like trading Coin or Mara or any of those?
Riot Coin, Mara. I mean, we can take a look at them. They have earnings coming up, $10 a share, $11 a share. I mean, maybe a sympathy rally along with the wider crypto space. Let's see what Mara's doing. I remember Mara was the laggard, but then kind of overtook Riot. They've all been making some pretty solid gains, these mining companies. Obviously, super high index volatility, IV index volatility. Well over 100%. Like if you look out. 43-day expiration. Like maybe we could do like some calendar trades on it, because front month vol, at least in the 43 days, seems to be more significant than some of the further dated ones, like 43. Because because there's earnings on the straddling these two expirations, something like selling the front month, buying the back month could make sense here. Selling like a 25 and like a 16, and then longing it back here. I can't even do a 25. Maybe make it like a diagonal / calendar position. I don't know how this would look. Why is this not fine, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, do you trade these?
I don't, but I was looking to get exposure to crypto. Just on a technical basis, kind of looked like it was ready to pop, especially on Coin. I'm not sure what the IVR right now is on Coin, but
24.
Yeah, it's not that great to
earnings coming up in 2 weeks, so that could be interesting. But right now, yeah. Also, just IV itself on coin is kind of makes it just more optionable activity. 80% IV index in a stock that's over $130. There's going to be some movement on that, and you can kind of get wide. And I don't know. Could wait and see if some volatility expands coming forward here.
I got to sign some shares this morning.
Pull up your screen. Let's take a look at what you're working with.
So I was able to close that. Here, let me show my screen. Let's see.
You got signed on Google?
I did, and I was able to close it right at the open because I was not looking for that. Yeah, so I had this Google trade on. I got assigned I think it was 157 put. Yeah, so I literally sold those shares, closed 155. It wasn't terrible. I think I lost about 100 on that. Royal Caribbean, I traded that yesterday. Honestly, I was surprised because they did well and they popped up, but IV didn't come down this morning all that fast. Now you can see they're down, but I got out of this. I think it was like a $10 profit. It was kind of a shitty earnings trade, but it was something to do there. I liked the company. Meta, I just put this on right now with John, 395, 397.5 call spread. So we're short Meta on this one. Clicked about 120 on that. Apple, I also just put this on. Another call spread, 185, 187.5. So a lot of these directional exposures to earnings. I put this on yesterday before the Fed with the IWM trade, 192, 194 put spread. PayPal, I've been long PayPal for a bit. I'm actually looking at buying some long dated calls on this one just because the fundamentals of this company, right? You know, they got a new CEO, they're doing a lot of new innovations. Something I'm really looking at, and we've been seeing some interesting call volume really far out into like 2025, like at the 120 strikes. So very interesting there. What else do I have? I have SPY. I put this on, before the earnings week, just getting crushed on this one. I'm still short, kind of in a sense, like in my kind of fundamental view. So I'm keeping that on right now to kind of hedge myself out with the IWM trades and PayPal.
I'm not big on technicals, but sometimes Ivan likes to plot out stuff like this, and it works out for him. It just looks like we could head higher, especially going into the summer months and summer driving picks up, demand increases. And then we also probably got to watch, we do have to watch the EIA reports to see if production was down.
Well, today's Thursday, so those came out. Well, I think Nat Gas comes out on Thursday, and
take a look at NG.
Crude might come out on Wednesdays, I think.
Yeah, crude comes out Wednesday, so we got to keep an eye on that. Oh, look at this massive drop in NG, but that's also because if you've been keeping an eye, like the weather has not been. Do you live in Chicago or do you still live in Miami?
No, I'm in Miami right now.
Yeah, no, you got to skirt over this entire winter. I mean, this winter was not bad at all. But
it's cold over here right now, man. It's let's see, it's 70.
It's cold.
It's 70.
It's cold over there, huh?
We're all wearing jackets, all right.
Bro, I stepped outside. It's 46, I think, right now. I stepped outside in shorts and a t-shirt, and I was basking in the sun.
That's insane. We have people over here wearing full puffers.
Full puffers, 70-degree weather. Well, that's why natural gas is dirt cheap compared to where it was before.
Yeah, so I guess it's warming up over in Chicago, right?
Let's see what the weather is right now. Let's see what it is right now.
But we definitely saw that pop earlier, obviously because of that weather. Kind of going to leaving December area, kind of starting to go more into the spring. We'll definitely see kind of nat gas starting to come down a little bit more.
Yeah, right now, dude, 50 degrees and it's February 1st. This is a miracle. Miracle of February. I am literally about to go swimming, skinny dipping. So, yeah. Anyway, moving forward with natural gas, I mean, $2. I don't think I've seen this in a long time. I remember I was kind of kicking myself for not getting in on this action over here in December, betting on a little bit of a colder January. Plus, I think there was another catalyst that we had this forward swap here that might have contributed to some bullish action after that. But there was also some news that came out. I'm not sure why. I think maybe it coincided with the spike in oil recently, but I forgot what this. I think it was just because of I think it was the month of January. It was just colder than expected slightly. I'm not sure.